Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the Renew You community and back to our third annual Renew You Empowerment Conference. We are here and we are joining you virtually just due to everything that is going on. We could not have our Renew You Empowerment Conference without this next guest. She is truly, truly amazing, and I am so inspired by her myself. So I could not come to you without bringing her to you. We've been talking all day about living your dreams. And a lot of times when we talk about going out and living our dreams and showing up in the world authentically and, with authority and things like that, we tend to think about ourselves. We tend to think about our children ahead of us. We tend to think about all those other people. But when do we ever stop to talk about those who've come before us? Maybe our parents, maybe our grandparents. And so my next guest here is truly, truly amazing. And when I tell you, she is literally living a blissful life right now. I'm going to let her share it all. But I want to introduce to you my next speaker, Miss Connie. She is the founder of Tip and Split. You will find out what that product is, but she truly is an example of a woman who stands for it's never too late to live your dreams. So I just truly want to introduce Connie and say thank you so much for joining us today here on the Renew You Virtual Empowerment Conference.
Thank you, Monica. It's so nice to be here.
Yes, if anybody's going to empower anybody today, it would be you. It would truly, truly be you. So tell us, I mean, you're the founder of a truly amazing company and product. However, I want to know a little bit more about you. What inspired, first of all, what inspired you to help your community?
Okay, so actually, I used to be a professor at the University of Maryland and at Johns Hopkins University for 35 years.
Wow.
And I loved it because I used to always try to inspire my students. And I tried to make them stand out in the crowd.
Nice.
And I'll give you one example. I taught a class called Technical Writing, which was for engineers and computer scientists, and nobody wanted to take that course because everybody hates writing. So I had 3 guys in one of my classes. They were graduating seniors. They couldn't put the course off any longer, so they were in my class, and they had to sign up to do research on the topic. Now, these guys had no desire to do anything about doing research and writing a report. So I put the 3 of them together in a group. And they were so into it. They got so into it. They used to have meetings all the time because I always asked them to include me in what they were doing. On the last day of class, when they presented their project, the 3 of them came dressed up in suits to present it. Everybody else was a college student wearing jeans. Wow. And they came dressed up in suits. They were so into it. So I loved that's like one of the highlights of my teaching career, that I could get to these people about how to write and improve your writing. So then I retired at age 68. Wow. I'm now 72. And I retired because I had so many things that I wanted to do, mainly to inspire myself.
Yeah.
When I was grading papers all the time, I just didn't have time. So now I'm inspiring myself. And I'm also inspiring other people my age that it is never too late to follow your dreams. And even if you start at an old age, who cares?
Yes, absolutely. I love that.
Thank you.
I love that. Yeah, sometimes we do think like, oh, I'm too old to do this. I even myself, there's some things that I wish I would have did before. And then I'm like, who told you couldn't? Who told you you couldn't be, who told you couldn't dance? Who told you couldn't do, acting? Who said all of that? You just do it. Like, stop putting an age, stop allowing age to be a limitation. Right. So that's truly, truly inspiring. So tell us, I mean, you have literally been everywhere, right? You have been seen everywhere. And what I love about it,
I don't know about that, but
You are global. You're a global sensation, right? You've been on, what is that? The View and a few other media outlets. You have been featured on so many different outlets that most people are like, wow, like how do I go about doing that? And if I must share, you did it all yourself. Like you literally did not find any excuse of why you couldn't conquer your dreams. You just went for it.
I've had a lot of people who tried to help me, but usually when I'm an inventor. I started out as an inventor, and usually when you're an inventor, people try to take your money and say they'll help you. And I found out that nobody got me what I needed except me.
Yeah, absolutely. So, and I think that is always a really good, that's a good point that you brought up. Even if you hired someone to help you, it's still great for you to know how to do some things, you know what I mean, along the process, to learn the process yourself as well. So someone's going to
my age.
Yes, you have to learn how to do it yourself. You don't want to ever, I think that in doing that, you also don't leave your dreams in the hands of someone else, right? Because you'll always be waiting for someone to do it for you, right? So tell us about your amazing product and the tip and split. I was just blown away when I was first introduced to it.
Okay, well, this is
and your why. And your why. I said, and your why you created it.
I created this because I started getting older, and as I get older, my eyes get worse. That will happen to you one day. Until I have a hard time reading small print, like on medicine bottles, but especially when you go to a restaurant and it's dark and you can't see the menu. So my friends and I used to pass around reading glasses, and I used to always forget mine, so I would borrow somebody's, and then we needed a light, and we would use that distracting light from the phone. And I said, why doesn't somebody invent something to fix that? So this is my invention. It's called Tip and Split. And what it has a magnifier, and it has a light on the back, so it shines on the menu. And then you can also turn it on, and you push in the number of the bill. Then you push enter. Then you push in a tip amount, then you push enter, then you push enter again, it gives you the total, then you push enter again, and it'll say, do you want to split it? And you put in a 5, and it'll split it by 5 people and tell each person what they owe.
Okay, nice. I like that. I really like it. It's like no thought in it, right?
No thought, because we can all do the adding. But after a few drinks, maybe it's a little bit harder. Or maybe we just don't want to be bothered.
Then we all need that, right?
But I invented it mainly for the magnifier and the light.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm going to leave for the people because I need them to be able to find you here, of how they would be able to find out more about your amazing product. Again, the tip and the split, I was amazed by it. So if you have, for those who are watching today, if you have someone who could use the tip and split, we're all going to continue to go out to eat and go out to dinner and those things. I actually, we have Mama's Con coming up, and I wasn't even going to talk about it, but we have, our Mother's Day Legacy Award Conference, and I would love to be able to hear from some people who actually have tried out the tip and split or purchased it for their mothers, or for the month of May and stuff. So there's the website at the bottom of the screen, and definitely reach out and support Connie. I think that it's an amazing product, and we all know someone who can definitely use it. But I love the fact that you moved forward on you didn't allow, like I said, you didn't allow age to limit you from something that you want to, create.
So let me just say one thing.
Absolutely.
So this is my product, and it is great for Mother's Day. And because of you, Monica, because of you and your conference, this sells for $19.95 on Amazon and on my website. On my website, if anybody wants one, I'm going to do it for $10.
Oh, wow. Okay. Look at that.
I have to figure out how to do that.
Yes.
I think I'm going to put a code number.
Okay. Okay.
I'll give it to you. Or should I
Yeah,
give it
no,
to you?
absolutely. And I'll
I have to figure out how to do it. But just put TNS 10.
TSN.
Okay. Tip and split TNS 10. And I will sell it for $10.
Okay. Okay. So that's amazing. Thank you so much, Connie. Look at that, you all. So like I said, we definitely want to support you because again, I'm always talking about living your dreams, living now so that you can leave a legacy. And that truly is your legacy. Not only are you inspiring people, but you're actually showing them that nothing will stop you, not even your age, right?
Right.
I love the product. And then to be featured on all these different media outlets is just a whole nother level of success.
So what I did, Monica, because I used to teach writing, I decided I should write a book. So this is my book.
Yes.
It's called How I Got My Product on QVC, The Today Show, The View, and more in my retirement.
Hello.
So I made this book. It's only 25 pages. And it just tells how I went about getting all the publicity. So I'm going to give you another offer.
Yes.
Monica.
Yes.
The book sells for, I think, $5 or like $1 for the online. But if anybody wants to contact me, I can give it to you for free, like a PDF of it.
Wow.
I don't know how to work these out because I'm 72. But I can, if somebody sends me an email, how do I do that?
So you could give it, yes. And I actually have a copy of the book too. I remember getting it from you as well. And it's amazing. And so I can get that information over to the people. I'm also going to make sure that we post all of your information, your contact information, the codes and everything in the comments. So I just want people to really be able to reach you and to be able to support you because it is an amazing product and definitely an amazing Mother's Day gift because with that coming up, I mean, I wasn't even thinking that prior to this conference call, but at the same time, it's definitely something that we want to make sure that we get into our households. We may need it, or we may know someone who does need it, but somebody needs to get the tip and split. So I'm excited, and thank you so much. I'm just thankful that you said yes to coming on. We will definitely be speaking to you in the future, but I just really want people to really just get your key message. The fact that it's never too late and, to live your dreams. And you are a prime example of that. So for us, those people who are watching who may be my age, it's also our job to encourage our seasoned community to be able to live out their seasoned dreams. I remember when I went to publish my third or fourth book, Love Mama, I thought about my mom and I thought about, what does she want to do at the age of 19 and 20? And what does she want to do now? Right. And then we have to also look at how do we support that community? How do we support the seasoned community? Right. So again, it's our job to encourage those dreams as well. But thank you so much, Connie, for coming on. Did you want to say anything else?
Well, I'm having really the time of my life. And because I had an invention, I learned about trademarks and patents. So I trademarked the name Grandmapreneur.
Yes, yes.
Besides being an inventor, I'm also grandma, and I have 2 little children, my grandchildren living with me. They're 8 and 4. And I had to make sure that they didn't come in this room while we're talking.
So we're definitely going to have you at Mama's Con because like I said, you've just taken on a whole nother life. And we actually talk about those grandparents who are now raising their grandchildren. But thank you so much for coming on and just sharing your wisdom and your inspiration with the Renew You community.
Let me just tell you one thing about being older. It's hard for me to do these things. Like I have to figure out how to offer that coupon. I have no idea. Okay. We have people get it.
I got you.
But we can learn. I'm trying so hard to learn how to do everything.
Absolutely. Okay. You guys hear that? She's like, I don't know how to do it. I'm going to figure it out and I'm going to get it to you because I'm going to hold to my word. So thank you so much, Connie, for absolutely. So we will be talking to you soon. Thank you so much.
Okay. Bye.
Bye-bye.